Prepa Si Foundation. Marcelo Brad had a new initiative was the program Prepa Si, which is the granting of a scholarship for low-income students, with which he manages to reduce school drop in the city to 6% and recite the grade point average from 7.2 to 8.2. The stimulus program for the Universal Baccalaureate Prepa Si is a social program of the government of Mexico City, operated by the Guaranteed Education Trust to help students residing in Mexico City how attend the baccalaureate in public institutions located in this entity do not have to abandon their students for lack of financial resources and extend the support for one more school years. Beneficiaries of the program have graduated from high school and enrolled in the first year in institutions of higher education. In addition, it promotes the participation of the beneficiary students in activities in communities to contribute to their fund development and strengthen their sense of belonging in identity with their social environment. Objective: operate a system of economic stimuli to help students residing in Mexico City how attend the baccalaureate in public institutions located in that entity do not have to abandon their students due to lack of economic resources and extend the support by one more school year to the beneficiaries of the program who have graduated from high school on how are enrolled in the first year in public higher education institution in Mexico City. Formalities: register via internet, delivery of records, proof of registration stamped by institution, proof of qualification stamped by the institution, photo identification. This delivery of documents is done according to the institution in which you study on the date that your school is due. PIN generation, security code is ready.
From the planning unit of the College of Science and Humanities South Campus, what we just see is the young lady. I'm the teacher Rosangelica Gomez. Okay, and he's going to tell you today about the Prepa Si scholarship. The Prepa Si scholarship is an economic support that's given to students to can maintain their studies. Well, the amounts can vary from 500 pesos to 700 pesos, depending on the average student has. Scholarship is awarded from the first semester until fifth semester. Okay, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Jean and I'm coordinator of Prepa Si. Well, how you can see, we have many people, coordinators and promoters working right now. More or less, for each table, we have 3 coordinators. That is one for each side. To the new promoters, the safest thing is that they be located outside. They're watching all the rows, this in regards to the distribution. 3 coordinators in one side and up to 3 on the other side. Really, that doesn't matter because promoters and coordinators are trained for recite papers. Really, we don't have many people for the first days, but today yes, because there are persons that wait until the last day to realize this procedure. So there isn't a bad organization. It's just that come people that aren't related at this procedure. So we give instructions and the student must sign. We tell the students the things that they have to do, but there are students that come here with documents that weren't required or they were out incorrect. Although they should not, that's the organization. Only there are promoters and coordinators distributed between the tables. One officer always checking the things that we are doing, and outside there are promoters to the sides of the row, supervising that all is in order. Okay, thank you so much.
Can you tell us your name, please? Nilton. What interested you in this process or do this scholarship? The money. The money, it's okay. How long have you been from it? Half an hour. And you, what do you think of the organization? Very bad. Very bad? Why? Because they do not ask him, for example, if these documents are good or something like that in the whole law, so there is no problem. Okay, thank you very much.
Well, we are with Pablo. He's a student from third semester and he's gonna answer some questions about Prepa Si. What motivated you to do this procedure? Well, practically the money. How long have you been on the road? Like 40 minutes. Wow, it's a long time. What do you think about the organization? It is fine. The road advanced fast. Do you find some difference about the organization of this year and the previous year? No, the road was very long. I don't think so.
How to process Prepa Si? To apply for Prepa Si, you must follow 3 steps. First, you have to sign up or re-sign up through the Prepa Si program page. After that, you have to submit your file. And finally, active your cell phone number and generate your PIN. We chose this topic to know why students request the scholarship.
We choose this topic since it is a program for many students participate in all the school. Besides, that day was the last day and we wanted to show the student our opinion of the process. This documentary is to guide the student to have paperwork. That day was easy, a record for many people trying.
We choose this dynamic for the documentary because it's aimed to use a good idea that the foreign students have studied here interesting in the scholarship. Can see how this process is planned from the launch of her call until the moment they agree you the scholarship. I view this day as a good opportunity for the students since it provides them with a help for their studies and motivates you to have better grades. The process is easy. It can also be tedious, but it's not something that friends can not enjoy.
I'm Sam, and well, first point, select them because in my vision was more easier and cancel place 2 cause place it was my school and I really funny cause there was many people and I'm lost between people. mm, I don't I didn't knew ask the teacher. mm, there was the many sun but was warm. Mm, I repeat experience. I like repeat experience.
Well, we decided to do a video about Prepa Si. We think that it will be an interesting topic for to talk about. And that's the reason why we choose Prepa Si. Yes. At first time we we were thinking about the video from Universum. It's a very iconic museum from UNAM. We got a lot of problems for the realization of this video. In first place, because we were thinking about go to Universum, but for time questions we can do it. Other problem was that all the partners doesn't have the time and they have to go to their homes. We choose to do 3 interviews. One interview with a coordinator from Prepa Si, other from an reinscription student for to do this procedure, and one student of first semester that tell us her experience. Well, that's the realization of this video was very stressful. For time questions, we got some problems for the repetitions of the